what's up? Hey, what's up, guys? It's PK. So today's video is nothing automotive. Well, still is automotive, but today we are building a tool crate box, or I guess the technical term is a 5-drawer mechanical cart. So we went to Harbor Freight, and I'm gonna show you guys a bunch of tools. As you guys see from the thumbnail, I've been buying tools. If that's what you're looking for, an assistant, I mean, I'll give you guys some tips, but I'm not planning to do like a step-by-step how I built this. I'm gonna go as I go. So I mean, it's just a big Lego to me. So but a good tip, if you guys are watching this for that reason, make sure before you tighten anything, keep it all loose, and then at the very end, once everything's on, that's when you start tightening stuff. It just makes it a lot easier. You're not really stressing anything or bending anything for it to work and stuff. So but yeah, so I did buy a yellow cart, but before I get into this, I just want to let you guys know. So sure, I make YouTube videos, I do work on my car here and there, but I've never really done anything to the point where I did with the EJ, which is pretty much disassembling the engine, from taking it out from the car, disassembling the head and all that stuff. I've really never done it. It's my first time. Disassembling an engine is a lot easier than building an engine. When you assemble an engine, there's a lot of specifications, torque specs, proper ways, step-by-step type of stuff you got to do, Honda bond, stuff like that. So I'm nowhere near being a mechanic. I'm not trying to say a mechanic, but since I was 13, 14, 15, I have been working on cars, but it's more on the simpler side. So coilovers, suspension arms, intakes, valve covers, seats, anything with paint, pretty much from the beginning to the end of painting. I've done all that stuff, so that's more of my experience. For the most part, all the tools I need are at the shop with Group and Garage, so I'm always borrowing their stuff to work on my cars if needed. But now that I'm out here in Carson, it's about an hour away from the shop. I don't want to always be driving out there just to work on my car, right? So ended up buying some stuff for myself, for example the jack and stuff. Carson, it's kind of far away from Group and Garage. They're about like an hour away with no traffic. So with traffic, it's an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it's a better drive for me. So today's video, we're pretty much going to be showing off all the new tools I bought, including this 5-drawer mechanical cart and then the jack itself. But before I get into that, if you're 13, 14, 15 years old watching this, don't feel like you need to have all these tools. Not even me. I'm not saying I have the most bougiest or the most expensive stuff that I'm going to be showing, but you technically don't need all of it. I've gotten away with just having some jack stands, a jack, and then these two boxes. So these two boxes, pretty much all you need is to do Hondas, pretty much. There's a few other tools, but for the most part, what you're going to be working on the car, you just need these tools, maybe some type of extension bar, a breaker bar, but everything else here is kind of more nice to have, and I'm kind of just buying to slowly have a collection of tools for whenever I need. If you guys are barely getting into the car scene, I would say these are the like typical boxes you want to buy, and they're super cheap and it's very valuable. It's not the fastest, it's not the most looking, but they get the job done if you're on a really tight budget. So let me show you guys real quick. So pretty much for the last 10 years or so, I've pretty much only used a box like this. So this one is a 270 tool cart. I'll show you guys right now what it comes with, but you know, if you're a teenager, this box alone, I mean, there's different brands, right? But I got the Craftsman one. It pretty much has everything you need except wrenches. Wrenches you need to buy separately, but I mean, if you really want to, you could go Harbor Freight, buy the cheapest wrenches. It'll get the job done for the most part, but obviously there's tools that make jobs, but it's tools that are specific to like a one job thing. But for the most part, this tool kit right here will get you done. The Husky one here, so this one's a 270. It comes with a lot of things similar to this one, but additional things. For us Honda guys or JDM guys in general, we use metric versus the US American SAE, right? Bought it a few years back for like $100 or something, but it came with these three cards. It's pretty nice. They're pretty portable if you want to put in the big unit. Took them out right now just for better visibility, but pretty much comes with all the sockets you need, all the lug nuts here, all the typical wrenches you kind of need. This is pretty much everything you need here. Got the Allen keys. Comes with a bunch of different bits if you want to put on your driver here. So yeah, so pretty much just wanted to show. So these are what I've been using for the last 10 years. Hammer's nice, a light's nice, right? So all these things you kind of don't need, but now that like I mentioned, I've been working on the EJ, I realized I need this tool, I need that tool, I need this tool, right? So there's a lot of tools that have been, I guess, even the last few decades, right? Every decade there's new technology, yada yada, right? But even with that, there's things that are becoming much cheaper, and that becoming much cheaper, easier to manufacture, so it's easier, more economical to purchase compared to back then, right? So I've been getting away the last 10 years or so working on coilovers and stuff like that with pretty much these tools here, and then this craftsman's block that is pretty nice and portable. You know, I did use this a lot, so it gets, you know, it's pretty dirty and stuff. It's expected. They're tools, so I really don't care for them. Obviously we're not throwing them around like footballs, but they get beat up and stuff. So leave a comment if you're a subscriber looking at what I bought here, or if you're here to just see my collection, or if you guys are here to see the 5-jar mechanical card. So let's open this up and see what we have. So one of the first things off the bat, we got our keys here. So the tool card does have locks, so if someone wanted to come into my garage or something, they could pretty much take the whole tool card, but they're not gonna be able to just take one or two things. But I was able to transport this in my Type R, and I want to say it's like 120 180 pounds, so for sure by myself I couldn't carry it, but with the second person I was able to easily take it out. So when I bought this, I did buy it in a truck, put it in the truck, put it in my dad's garage, left it there for a week or two, transferred it into my car, flipped the boxes around and stuff like that. So do want to comment, it is very well packaged and secure. If it gets a scratch, I mean, oh well, it does suck when you buy something brand new with a scratch. Pretty protected and securely packaged, so not really stressing about it. So the first thing we gotta do is build the base and the legs. After that, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna put all those tools inside here. I still don't know my layout, but that's why I decided to lay everything on the floor. After that, kind of figure out what's gonna go in which cart, and then we'll put it in here, you know. About 10 minutes of fidgeting around. You need the keys unlocked. After that, it's pretty cool. So you got these shocks here on the sides. You're gonna install that probably at the end. You got the sidebar here. You want to push it forward or back. Another thing, took me a second to realize, again, I'm not really reading the manual, but if you guys are reading the manual, you guys probably figured this out, but it's very nice how they open and close. They kind of have this kind of adjustment to slow down, so there's no hard impacts. So that's pretty nice. To open these though, I did realize you need to have the top open. I did realize you need the top open, so these pins are upwards, and pretty much what that allows it to do is allow these to open. If the top is not open, these bottom ones won't open. And then it comes with all the bits and hardware you're required to install this, so it's kind of nice how they made sure that there's nothing missing. Nothing could be missing because you have this paper with plastic, and pretty much the plastic is holding all of it. So pretty much guarantees during assembly, manufacturing site, there's nothing missing. So that's nice to have. Another thing I saw when I was unwrapping, so if you see here, there's an up, so it lets you know what's the bottom, what's the top. So that's kind of nice. So US General, Harbor Freight, they're making it really easy for you to install this. So I mean, I was able to take this out from the, so this does sit on the top, but as you can see, I was able to do it by myself. It took me a second, but was able to pull it out, get this on the bottom, open that, take that out. So let's keep going. Bottom wheels are on. It's pretty nice. The one that, these two in the front, they can swivel pretty much 360. The ones in the back are fixed. For the side towers, I mean, these are on. I left them all loose just because as you start putting some of the side, as you put the next row, you kind of want to just keep it loose. So you want to keep it loose because if you tighten everything, it's pretty much fixed and it doesn't give you that play for all the stuff here. So If you see here, that's why there's slots, just so there's a little bit of play. Tool cart is done, complete. It's pretty nice. I think it was worth the $200 I spent. Automatic, slows down. Same thing with these. You have it open, let's say, slows down. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty quick and easy to install. The only thing that did bug me is I forgot to tighten the ones back here. So I installed the shock, and then I realized I didn't tighten it, so wasn't able to use the power gun anymore. Wasn't able to use the power ratchet anymore. I had to use the old school key. I want to quickly show all the tools I have here. So like I was saying originally, I was just using these 3 crate boxes here. The 3-piece husky toolkit, it's like 270 pieces. So pretty much everything I needed here. Working on the old school EK, rebuilding it. So like I said, with the hoses, realized I needed those. Might as well bought it. Still haven't taken them out the box. The rigid stuff, they were gifted to me. It was part of the housewarming. Got me a rigid drill / driver kit. And then recently, as in the last month or so, started buying some power tools for myself. The blower I actually did buy. I think it was less than $100, but at least us car guys, we tend to wash the car and stuff, and to kind of reduce some of those scratches. It's been very convenient. It's been very convenient to use this. I don't use it to dry off the car completely, but like all the corner edges, all the tight spots, the nitty gritty, it does blow all the water, especially like on the wheels. So the RPF ones, the RPO ones have so many spokes, and by having this, it literally dries it off in about 20 seconds or so. So it's pretty nice. And then afterwards, I can shoot some cleaner on the wheel and then dry it off. So it makes it very beneficial, especially the center bore. And then moving on, like I said, I got the Dremel. The Dremel did come with a battery and the charger. Same with the stubby fuel impact gun. So I did a 3/8. I was going to do 1/2 inch. So the reason I didn't do the 1/2 inch is because I realized the 1/2 inch was slightly bigger. And I mean, for what I do, again, I'm not doing nothing crazy. The craziest things that I'm probably going to have to break loose are probably suspension bolts or the wheels themselves. But this thing does go up to 250 foot-pounds of torque, so pretty much breaks everything that I personally do. Worst case, I'll use the breaker bars, but I think for the most part, the 3/8 impact gun will get the job done. So that also came with 2 batteries and then a charger, so that was a nice to have. For the actual hand tools, so as you guys can see, I kind of have a red and black theme going on here. So I've been doing icon, starting off on the left side. So I did originally, about a year ago when I did buy the house, I did have these Quins, so I got those. As you can see, I'm already missing some, so down the road I'm planning to get the icon one just to have the whole icon family. I'm thinking about getting the Quin sockets for the impact gun. I don't have any impact sockets, so I might do the Quin one. I think it's like $100 for the SAE and the metric. So for us, all the wheels, right, we got the TEs in the back. We still have them. We're planning to rock them for Wigfest. Just took them off temporary, just to get a different look of the car with the black wheels. But planning to install that back. And excuse the mess here, as still working on the garage here. As you can see, we painted one wall. Still got to paint the second wall. So, you know, the garage, it's a work in progress as well. Whenever I have downtime from the business, from YouTube, or working on the EK, this is my 4th primary project. Forgot where I was at. So I do have 2 of these. I mean, Harbor Freight had a deal where it was like $2. So I mean, $2 for a magnet just to hold all the bolts. I mean, it's pocket change at that point. So back to where we're talking about. So I do have the headlamp here. Nice to have, especially when you're working suspension at nighttime. Currently here in Cali, it's summertime, so with having a lot of day, I don't really use it anymore. You know, the 2 bowls, you can never go wrong with having too many bowls on the Husky. So this one's pretty nice. I mean, I think it was like less than $100. I got it at Home Depot. It's a game changer. It's very convenient. I built and assembled this right now. using the Husky power ratchet, so that was nice. Looking at the blue box here, so all you know. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. So back to the blue box. I do have those, so those are typical for sockets that I need for wheels, 17, 19, 21. So just to make sure I don't scratch the barrel of the wheels themselves. That's the reason I bought those. The Daytona, I just picked it up about a week ago or so. Kind of panicked because I couldn't bleed the system. Figured it out. So had a little blonde moment, but it took me 10 minutes to finally get the air. As you can see with the walls as well, we got the white and blue spoon theme going on. So we have the yellow, the blue. Down the road I'll probably get a yellow one if they come out with the yellow jack, but for now got the blue. Just go with the theme here. Those were pretty nice at US General. I think they were like 20 bucks a piece. But what I'm planning to do now that I have the toolbox and I really don't need the portable kit anymore, planning to put all these sockets into those based off the 1/2 inch, 3/8 and the 1/4. So pretty excited to do that. We got the icon extensions. You can never have too many extensions, especially with stuff going on. I am planning to use it with the power gun, not so much with the impact gun, but I mean, if I ever use that power gun, if I ever use that power ratchet, it should be fine. I mean, it goes up to like 35, 40 torque. So I think the extensions will work with it. I think it won't be a big deal. I got my Pittsburgh trim kit, so I haven't needed to use this. I forgot what I bought, but I bought something and it came with one of those. So I forgot what I got, but when I purchased something for my car, it came with one that was something like this, but I lost it. It was very convenient, helped out a lot. So this one's probably gonna be my #1 with removing plastic trim and stuff. This one and maybe this one, but for at least the Type R's, the newer Hondas remove the clips. This will be a game changer here instead of using a flathead. And then moving forward here, we got the Icon screwdriver kit and then the mini kit. So I was on Temu one night and I was buying something for my dog, and they were giving these for like $1. So you know, it's $1. They're red and black. I'm like, you know, screw it. If they break, they break. It's literally $1 for the 4 of them. So that's pretty much it. What I have here. You guys are probably interested how I'm gonna organize it. So if you watched it this far, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe for more Type R content. If you guys like this tool content, I am planning to get some more tools. So like I said, all the impact stuff. Still need to get the 1/2 inch, 3/8 and 1/4 inch stuff. Really minimal here. Same as the ratchets. I do want to get the ratchets with the ratcheting clank. Currently I just have the old school ones that are just the 12 point. There's no ratcheting, stuff like that. So it'd be nice. So let's see when I release this, but today it is June 10th or so. So but yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. Catch the next video.